Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more Odyssey Bound, our latest RimWorld series. Latest, we're like 26 episodes in. We've landed on another volcanic tile, but I'm very excited about this volcanic tile. Ooh, I didn't even like zoom in to see it. It looks like we landed inside the volcano itself. Benvenusia Furnace. Mountain, lava lake, obsidian deposits. Obsidian deposits. We finally found obsidian deposits, and there's a big lump of it right there. So we're gonna grab that up, and we'll see what we can do with it. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of it. Okay, so they're there. Anywhere else? Do we have any more selected? No, that might be it. Potentially it. We have some plasteel that we're mining up. There's some silver, uranium, and of course the compacted machinery. Somewhere along the line, we lost one of our prisoners. I don't know if he died or if he like wandered through a door that we had open or something, but Chavexa here is being recruited, and Vasnolo is still being converted. So let's go. What's going on with that? This is literally... We still have 12 days with these guys, so I hit save yesterday. I found this tile, and then I just went for it, and here we are. Any animals on this map? I guess we'll do some hunting. By hunting, we'll just hunt everything. We'll continue trying to make fine meals for our guests, and of course, we'll just like sell the bulk leather off to fund our plasteel buying addiction. Plasteel and neutromine. We have fabricated vacuum resistance, cold super tolerant, working on robust, and then we have a few other things. Emo. Like, yeah, no, our guys are so good that I don't care about animal revenge. Unless you're like a pack of grizzly bears, I'm not too worried about it. Well, we're doing some more neutromine trading, and this Empire faction has so many custom charge rifles. Honors charge, aim assist gold inlay, accuracy up 120%, and it's beautiful. That's going to be a maybe. Grave charge, extended barrel, lightweight, quick reload, longer range than normal, lowered aim time. This weapon range cooldown is lower. Burning arm. This charge rifle, right? Yes. So aiming time multiplier is down, and it has an incendiary launcher. Maybe. Oversized charged rifle. Heavy rounds. This weapon deals more damage and has much higher stopping power than normal. That's 4 charge rifles. We can afford all of them. We are selling, like, we could have gotten this instead of crafting it, but that's fine. Archite capsule, we can probably grab that too. And death rest capacity? No, that's cutting it a little too much. Do we need 300 neutromine? Do we have anything else to sell? We didn't bring anything else to sell. Let's do that. We came for a neutromine. We got some. We're leaving with a ton of charge rifles. I think this is like a custom charge rifle for like everyone in the colony. Maybe? No, not quite. But it feels like it. These emu will never stop me. We'll be back because they also had some cataphract armor. They still have some neutromine that we can like buy from them. Let's go. And I am moving some things out of corners since raiders can destroy things through corners, which is very annoying and not something. Well, you know, I always try to build really aesthetically. And so doing things like this is not really my style. And doing things like this wouldn't be my style if it weren't for the cool corner layout here. So that might be something that I think about in the future. Like, I don't want our medicine destroyed, so maybe let's shove that there. And we'll just like start filling in some of these corners a bit. We don't need an orbital trade beacon there if we're not keeping survival meals there. And I'm not too worried about other stuff. I might move this. Can't really move it, but we might reposition it here. Yeah, probably. Let's reinstall you like there temporarily, and we'll get all that sorted out. I'm not going to be able to move everything away from corners, but if there are fewer things that raiders could potentially destroy just by walking up to our walls, I think that's the better. Have we mined any obsidian? I set this up for obsidian storage, right? Nope. This. Right there. Okay, obsidian. Hit points, 50%. Sharp armor, so not good at armor, or as a building material, probably. Cold insulation, sharp damage, 140%. I think bioferrite is like 120, right? Do we have any bioferrite? Still, we do. Sharp damage, 130. Okay, so it is 10% sharper, or 10% more damage on a blade. What's the best blade that we can make? Probably like a long blade? Long blade or a spear? Let's take a look. Details. Longsword, 8.6. Spear, 735. Okay, so longsword, let's unmark those for smelting. How many people do we have that don't have sidearms? 10? So Sonia and Julius both have laser swords. Let's do 10 long swords out of obsidian. And then I don't want to copy it. Long sword. We'll make one out of bioferrite. And we'll make one out of plasteel. And we'll make one out of steel. The quality is going to probably be different. We'll probably have a variety of quality for the longsword since we're making 10. So we'll see what we can do. Actually, do until 1. And we'll say excellent quality. Yeah, so let's copy and paste that. And then we just need to switch this to plasteel and then this one to steel. So we'll compare excellent swords. Well, I feel like we landed in a really defensible position, right? Like we can't walk over this lava, so I assume maybe mechanoids, at least human raiders, can't as well. So we're building up some defenses. I think I might want to mine some of this away, just so that like all our guns have a pretty good view. Do that. And when we go to security, we also can do some hunter traps. Oh, you can't build hunter traps next to traps. What? Okay, so same spacing for regular traps. What do they cost? They cost chem fuel and steel. Chem fuel and steel? That is amazing. What if I just like did something like that? Okay, yeah. And then we have some doors that will guard with hunter traps up here as well. And maybe we just kind of like ride the volcano out while we deal with this quest. These guys are here for 9.6 more days. If we go down here, where is it? Let's build some of these guys. 9. Hello. There we are. And power. You know how like when you're on a new map and there's like random discarded orbital trade, not orbital trade beacons, but like ship landing beacons scattered about? I think this is how that happens. I just realized that our guests are participating in the festival as well, so that'll be good for their mood. I think their mood's been staying about 60%, 56. That's not too bad. It needs to stay above 30. And then when it comes to custom charge rifles, you guys and Amy, all of these guys have custom charge rifles. Gosh, how many is that? 7 of them. And Mal has a custom Hellcat rifle. And then you guys are just rocking regular rifles. Don't we have charge rifles somewhere? Where did all the charge rifles that other people were rocking before? Apparently they have been misplaced somewhere. Maybe we like left them during flights or something, but I hope we didn't accidentally smelt them. Let's take a look. Weapons. Ranged weapons. Charge. Rifle. Oh no. I don't even know how that got selected. Oops. Okay, so we smelted them. People have rifles. That's fine. We will probably go see if this Empire faction has maybe some more charge rifles for us. Well, we might have just gotten a lot of those defenses up at just the right time. We got some traps up. I don't see any hunter traps down. We're almost done with these walls. Fearful goblins, they're going to prepare for a little while. So let's get mechanoids to the ship. Let's get everyone else restricted to home. Let's have... You guys are going to get frustrated if you have to stay inside, so... We'll extend the ship area like back here for you guys to have somewhere to go to hang out outside the line of fire. I am realizing that I should probably do something like that and maybe something like that as well. Julius, outside allowed area. Oh. Okay, Julius, will you work on that? And Sonia, will you work on these? And let's see how big this raid is. They have to walk all the way around this lava lake to get to us, so I think we have some time. Looks like they're all ranged, 38 of them. Wait, am I just assuming that they'll prepare for a while? No, it did say that they'll prepare for a while. What are these? Magma cactus. They are cool looking. I have not really looked around at like the plants or anything in this area, but the magma cactuses are awesome. I wonder if we can like grow those in a garden for beauty purposes. Okay, tunnelers, they need like a long lead time when there's a raid, so this is like perfect for them. This might be the first raid that they don't end up like tanking some raiders out in the field. Okay, Julius, finish that and then come down here. Sonia, where'd you go? Oh, you're eating, then you're eating, and then you guys will do the thing. Julius, will you see about maybe doing a hunter trap? Let's get these hunter traps in the home zone. So that maybe we rebuild them. Okay, Julius, you work on this one, and Sonia, you work on this one. Angie, you work on that one. Raid the fearful goblins. Oh, this is like, I think that mod that like splits raids up, right? So 38 there. Are these guys also, they'll prepare for a little while. Okay. And 29. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, potentially we might get a few of them up. Masterwork counterfract helmet. We are rocking some gear. Julius, are you still on your way to... No, you're meditating. You're meditating. Chem fuel. What are you talking about? Work on that hunter trap. Ooh, ooh, okay. Everyone into positions. Not you guys. You guys hide in here. Someone flick the shield on. You. Okay, you guys up front. You guys line up here. And you guys go here. Okay, so this guy walked right into a trap. So I've been building concrete under the trap. I know some of them will probably avoid it. This monitor lizard is trapped. He has nowhere to go. We'll take care of him later. Okay. Yeah, right into the trap. I'm also building the traps like on the side of the wall that's like closer to us. Okay. Dolphin. Right there. NG. Combat command and... Oh, do we not have any shooting specialists right now? Gun tech, FEPS. Yeah, but you're in a weird spot. We'll get you more centralized. FEPS up here. Well, why can I not click on FEPS? FEPS, go here. Jackal, you stand back. Julius, you go up here. Why are you going all the way around? Okay, whatever. You guys go down here. Okay, first raider has made it through. Oh, they're just like beating on these walls. I'm fine with that. Okay. Oh, that's not great. Fearful goblins. Three groups. These guys aren't related to our quest, though. No, they're not. Julius, switch over to your EMP. Let's have you jump, like, right here. Okay, are you still rocking your EMP? You are. Let's break that shield. Oh, and we have another shield to break. Why don't you toss a stun, and then I'll have you break that shield as well. Okay, I don't really like you standing right in front of uranium slug turret. Considering that, like, your brain is the only thing that would kill you. Okay, these guys are beating on walls. Whatever, it slowed them down. Julius, there, we need another EMP. Why don't you try this? Oh, this guy has decided to peek around, but it's not going to be any problem for us. Shield. I would like to maybe tighten you up a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Julius, let's get you back here. And then let's just have you shooting, well, I guess let's get you over here. And then we'll just have you shooting EMPs over here in case they decide to drop more. Okay, so this rate is 5. They're the last group that we're kind of like waiting on. Okay, you can hold for now. I'm gonna have you guys come out and just do a little search and destroy on these guys. Sean, you can go ahead and kill Skip. House, can you kill Skip yet? You can. And Dolphin, are you able to kill Skip yet? Yes, you can. Okay. Oh, you kill skipped right into the box? Well, I guess we exploded some walls. Okay, you guys back to position. Dolphin, you can power leap this way. Okay. Just one more group. And here they come. Okay. They'll still be going this way. What? Small group? That group's small enough that, like, once we clear these guys, we will just go out and meet them. Okay, Feps, why don't you move forward? Actually, Feps, you can move in this way. And then Julius, you're good for now. We'll just, like, keep an eye out for a shield. Oh, the rockets. Oh, no. Oh, that scared me so bad. Our shield doing some work. Oh, you guys should turn your kill skips off, please. Okay. Okay. Let's have you guys go inside. Okay, you guys are good. You guys are free, and we're gonna go just meet this other group out in the field. We might mow some of these guys down along the way. Okay, this other group right there. No rocket launchers, they're mostly melee. Food binge, fleeing fire. Okay, Julius, you can sit this one out. Mal, you can sit this one out too. It looks like you got a little injured. Max, you are free to go. We'll unforbid things. I don't anticipate that you guys will beat me to these raiders. Okay. Let's unforbid the things. I'm gonna take a look through Brawler. We can give you a leg. Who's here? Sonia? Strip. Tend. We need beds. We need beds. And then capture. You, frail. Stiff, nope. Back here. Probably a bunch of people that are like mostly dead already. Psychopath, restful, ravenous. No. Heat tolerant. That's the opposite of what we need for space. Rowdy. I'm like, there is a person under there somewhere. Sanguo friend. Kind. Oh, you're Genie. A genie that'll let our vampire feed off of it, who's also pregnant. Circadian assistant. A genie who doesn't sleep very much. I don't want to deal with your baby. Well, wait, let's look. Oh, you're not dead. Strip, capture. Okay. Well, there's like a whole pile of bodies down here that I didn't even look at. Is anyone nearby? Sandra, why don't you go ahead and capture this guy? Strip, capture. He is athletic and nimble, double passion shooting, artistic. We don't have a good artist, so that'll be great. We do have someone working on art right now. A visitor, and then Sean's been working on it. He's not great. I mean, you're not great, but you'll get great. Okay. I lost the genie. Sean was just standing here in the doorway, obviously not capturing someone. It was on fire, so maybe it burned to death. Oops. And we have an Odyssey trader, so another chance for us to get some custom charge rifles. Accurate charge rifle, extended magazine, burst shot count 150%, and more accurate. You're a maybe. Oh, you're so expensive. You're way more expensive than what we were buying at the Empire. Never mind. We will just sell you some stuff then. I think we'll get rid of these vac suit helmets. We'll keep like 2 of them around. Yeah, for the kids. If there are kids. Low shield pack, psychic shock lance, bandwidth pack. Why are we not wearing that? Okay. I'm going to have to go adjust an outfit policy. Let's sell these statues. And we don't need any of this stuff. 1,500. We have 2,800. What would I like? I would like some more thrombomane. I would like more of everything, but thrombomane is what we are going to try to buy. Okay. Well, I just sold a bunch of raider junk to this combat trader. Sell that. I didn't spot it. I see that they have mono swords. So mono sword is 12.08 damage with 83% armor penetration. We have an obsidian longsword. It is 14.59, 56% armor penetration. I don't know technically like which one is better when you factor in like armor penetration, but I'm gonna keep the obsidian longsword. Zeus hammer. Yeah, Dolphin's just rocking a regular. We've been fighting lots of mechanoids, and we've been fighting. Oh, actually, I can't buy that. So we will just keep things as they are for now. We did trade with them. If we haul this in, then we can buy that stuff. Julius, can you prioritize hauling some of the silver in? Okay, lifter. Yeah, we'll get a Zeus hammer and we'll get that war hammer off of Dolphin. We did get Panda recruited, and so Panda will give we'll give the Warhammer to Panda. We're going to be using the Obsidian Longswords as offhands for our ranged folks. Where did you go, Julius? There you are. Okay, we have a Zeus hammer. Perfect. Dolphin, you can drop that. You can equip this. Panda, where was Dolphin? You can equip that. Okay, I'm putting some walls here just in case like raiders see these. I don't want them shooting at them. I want them to come around the walls and have a little surprise. So we'll see how that ends up working out. We have our guests here for like 6 more days. And I have reorganized a hospital a little bit because I want to put the biosculptor down. We have some people that are like missing some noses and random things, so I figure we're at a pretty good state with our own colonists. We have 16 colonists now. We have potentially 3 more that we could recruit. So we'll get people some noses and missing fingers back and all that fun stuff. Crafting a xenotype for Feps. We're adding fertile to see if we can override his infertility. That way our family lineage doesn't die out with Sonia, considering we lost Jerome. So fertile, major cell instability, vacuum resistant, super cold tolerant, weak immunity, awful melee, awful plants, fast runner, robust. Gets him even, and I think he is currently at 125% metabolism. I think part of that is like the infertility might be reducing him. So this might get him up to 150%. We can add tox vulnerability. So I'm thinking that might end up getting him to where we need him to be. What else could we add here? Like, he's not really a social or intellectual character. We could do those. And then I like kind instinct. And like weak immunity's fine because we have great doctors. Yeah, let's do that. We'll save this. This will be Pheps's vacuum resistance xenotype, but we'll be making 2 other xenotypes for the rest of our colonists. We'll make one that's melee focused. We'll make one that's ranged focused. But key factor, I'd like vacuum resistance, robust, and fast runner if possible for all of them. And then we do have some archite capsules, so we might see about giving a few special people Scarless. Maybe the melee folks, actually. We'll see. We'll start combining that. We'll inject that into him. And then we will see if Feps and Sandra can have some offspring. Thanks for hanging out today, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.